Bears win.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Man, what a fucking game, bro. Was one of those games we talked about that's a winnable game, right? Like we see McLaurin not in the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those games where we always talk about you have to win winnable games. This is the second winnable game we've won.
Gotta be feeling Will Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's just a good win overall, man. Allen, man, how you feeling, OG? I see you over there getting together, man. And man, I'm so
trying to
excited.
find my room.
I'm in my hotel room out here in North Carolina, man, and it's the DMV area. You know what I mean? You got DC, you got Maryland, you got Virginia.
Yeah.
And my in-laws, my wife is from North Carolina, so they get all these DC games. So my sister-in-law's she's going to cut a man and she in the other hotel room. Look, we call each other back and forth like, you see that? You see that? You see that? So I called her the last time. You see that? Bears win. Bears win. Let's go.
Hey, that's the best right there, where you can chop it up with fans and really be enthusiastic with it. Like, hey, look, let's get it. Come on.
Let's get it, man. See, I'm going for the Commanders. I'm like, I bet you see what I got on. You see what I'm repping. He said, what a choke of a handoff by pick number 2. Hey, the football gods blessed us on that fumble right there, bro. That fumble saved us, man. That game was lost, bro. And that game was lost, man. You got Don and Liv saying 100. You say Theo and Darnell made some key blocks tonight. They were money. Darnell Wright proved to me tonight this man deserves an extension, bro. He was doing work on a lot of those runs that DeAndre Swift was doing tonight, man. The offensive line was actually doing some work.
What the problem was, and what Coach Allen can't put inside the formula is guys rallying to the football. Too many times the Jaden Daniels was caught in a box, but he found a way out of the box. So the coach put the team in the box, but the players let him out, if that make any sense. Right. So I feel like we got out of this game, and I just think Jaden Daniels took a lot of hits late because, they kept with it. They stayed with it. Even though Montez Sweat and a couple other guys were getting a little gassed out there, they stayed with the formula. You know what I'm saying? So when he went to that nickel front and he dropped 8 in coverage on 3rd and 4th down, that was a good call, but the players didn't rally to the football. So those are the things that we got to make sure that we keep guys in front and on the ground. And so we got to keep working on that, man. We lost Sewell today. That's going to hurt. But I feel like other than that, man, the team rallied and they stayed with the game, man. They didn't quiver when they could have easily gave up. So I appreciate it.
Man, I agree, man. So CJ, man, we ain't heard from you all night, big dog. We got the press conference up here. Y'all know how we roll. It's the end of the night. You know what I mean? We try not to talk too much and want to give our piece about the game and talk to people in the comments. Not gonna be in here too long, but we got a press conference coming. But CJ, man, just overall, see, what was your thoughts about the game tonight, man? How you feeling, bro? We 3-2, man. We over 500, bro.
Oh man, it's beautiful. The Bears did exactly what I wanted them to do. I called it out in the press game, saying that the Bears need to stick with the run. They need to run. That's what we saw tonight. Big game for DeAndre Swift. Good game for Kyle Monangai. So we saw the running game in full effect. It was a beautiful thing to see. We saw the Bears defense getting turnovers. That was a beautiful. I mean, the game was just beautiful. It was just a beautiful thing to see. The Bears come out of the trenches, just pull this one out, because it was looking kind of scary that Washington can get back in this game and take it over. And I'm just glad that it didn't happen.
Yeah, man, because it started to get wet out there. Shot the element played a part in it, because we got lucky on a touchdown by Swift. He got away, broke away for 55 yards. Then it was a catch by Zaccheaus. If he was Zaccheaus would have caught that catch right there where he dropped it, man, it was nothing but grass in front of him for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he's still
the
running.
elements played a real. Yeah, he would have been still running right now. He done took a shower and shaved on Allen. Shit shower and shaved, but I appreciate everybody coming in here, man. We got 89 people in here. We got Shy, we got CJ, man. Man, I asked the fellas, like I say, man, if we gonna go live, we win. So we here, man. Enjoying and basking in the W. We 3-2. We're prepared off the bye. We're not good off the bye. I think we were like 1-10 since 2014. Crazy, some shit like 11.
That. Yeah, man.
And so the fact that Ben Johnson can come out here, man, his rookie season and get us a W off the bye, be prepared and get his team to stay in the game, because there was plenty of time you get plenty of excuses to why they should have quit that game. DJ Moore kind of got hurt. Caleb was throwing the ball. He was throwing the ball. You know, he was missing guys, man. It just was a complete game where we really could have just seen this team fold. But something in this team structure, and I think it's the coaching, that it's not letting this team fold. And they believe in each other, they rallying around each other, and they trust in each other. And that's something that we didn't see last season under the old regime. We didn't see a lot of trust. We didn't see a lot of commitment. We didn't see a lot of unity, man. And these wins come down to all of that, right, Shaw? Like, you got to be unified. You got to believe in your coach, your quarterback, your defense. It takes really a 52-man roster. You feel what I'm saying, Shaw? It takes everybody to get these gutsy wins, right?
I look at it as the overall buy-in. You know, when you buy stock in something or when you invest into a company, it's really about the buy-in. You know, you look at the ingredients, or you look at the components, and you look around you, and you might feel that everything is adequately balanced for you to be successful. But if the chemistry isn't right and the buy-in, that everything that you do accumulates over time to kind of get to the goal point, I think that's where we at right now. We're watching Ben Johnson change the mentality of players that have not won in this league, especially a young roster. When you look at the overall makeup of the 22 starters on the field every week, you know, you're seeing the maturation week to week. You know, you're looking at circumstances that you'd like to see improvement to start out the game, but it's not necessarily something where you can point to the coaching staff and say they weren't prepared for today's victory. I think they took advantage of every mistake that Washington had today, and they did enough to win the game on the road in a game that was showcased for the Bears to pretty much relapse into old habits, so to speak, because that's what it sounded like for most of the commentary.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, the commentary is on bullshit, man. I don't know what your boy Troy Aikman. Anytime he got a chance to talk shit about Caleb, man, he did it, bro. And
take it out the ear, bro, for real.
Man, yeah, that shit was the worst, man. That was the worst to see that type of shit, man. That was the worst, man.
He might be bitter because he kicked the Cowboys' ass this year.
Yeah, he mad, man. He mad, man. It's 11:42 on the East Coast. Woo wee.
Hey, G, how you feel about Ben Johnson going ball sacks and going fourth down for it?
Going what?
Going for it on fourth down when you had 3 in the pocket.
I don't know. I don't think I liked it, man. I don't think I liked that. I don't think you talking about leaving points on the board with a field goal? Yeah, I didn't like that, man. I didn't like that. I think it's a time and place for you to go for that. Like, I think when you're in a slugfest like this and you on the road, you want to maximize and getting all the points that you can. You would think. I mean, it's not time for you to prove a point about I'm trying to be, tough. It's about being smart and understanding that you have a small window to win this game, especially the way your team has been playing on offense and not really capitalizing off these turnovers. So that right there, I didn't necessarily agree with, man. That wasn't good. I don't want to see that again. But yeah, I ain't like it. Did you like that?
I mean, to me, man, it played a little bit into some confusing things that I had in terms of coaching today, and I haven't had that all season. And, not to say that I'm going to nitpick on anything in particular, but there was some questionable decisions situationally throughout the game that I'm looking at Ben Johnson a little sideways for. And I know he's growing on the job as well. There was a couple possessions in the second half where I was like, I thought he should commit to the run, and he did. And maybe you talk about it.
All right, let's see what Ben got to say.
And, I thought all 3 phases came through for us when needed. So it was not our cleanest game. We made a number of mistakes, and penalties were an issue, but once again, our team was resilient, and they found a way to win. So very proud of them. I thought defensively, the takeaways were huge for us. Obviously, I thought Dennis Allen, I thought the defensive staff did a phenomenal job coming up with a sound game plan. That's a very difficult offense to try to have answers for, and yet they were able to come up with something that we felt good about, and then the guys went out and executed it as well as they possibly could. So big shout out to them. A couple guys got game balls here tonight. Moody came through for us. I mean, 4 field goals. We needed every point we could get there. Getting called up there at the last second, that was huge for us. And then Swift got the other one here as well. So over 100 yards rushing for him.
Let's go, Swift.
Season high, and 7+ yards per carry. So that last drive was a lot of Swifty there, finding a little crease and getting us in a field goal range for that last kick. So
Finally found out Zab run plays.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wasn't surprised at all. We've seen him in practice now for a number of weeks. That's one, and then we also know what he's capable of. He's made big kicks in big games over the course.
And we picked him up off the street, didn't we?
So none of it was surprising.
Once released from San Francisco, he's pretty much just on the wire. They brought him in.
We picked him up off the
kick. Yeah.
We picked him up off the bus station. What up, Cream? Cream Sleeve in the building. Well, shout out to Cream. What's going on, Cream? What you think about the win tonight, man?
Back and look at the tape.
What's your thoughts, Cream?
Picture showed we might have had a little penetration there in the A gap. And
what's your thoughts on the win tonight, Cream? I want to hear your thoughts, man. DeAndre Swift 100 yards. Caleb came up clutch, the kicker. What's your thoughts, Cream?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, this is the best, the most efficient. We've ran the ball all year.
I like these post games when they get up there and talk. We can kind of.
He did a great job finding a little crease and stepping on the gas, as we talk about. Played a physical style. Not only that, I mean that the catch, 55-yard touchdown was really a game changer for us. There was a time in the game where we needed a little spark. We're kind of, faltering just a little bit as a team, and all it takes is one guy to make a big play like that and really ignite us again. And so I think it's who I really thought he was going to be going into the season. Is we're looking for guys that can elevate the people around him, and he did that here tonight. Well, it wasn't only Swift, but felt good about how our guys up front were blocking. I thought that was the cleanest they've played as a whole up front, tight ends included.
We got Creams and almost had 2 strokes during the game. The rushing game and turnovers were the key. Yeah, man. You ain't lying, man. That was straight up blood pressure medicine. Make sure you got your blood pressure medicine ready. We got Clarence said we have lost games like this in the past. We made mistakes. We got to win. Yeah, man. That's all that matters, man. You got to win.
Yeah, something I was conscious of going into the week, and really didn't talk a whole lot to him about it. Just said, hey, get your affairs in order if you got people coming to the game, and that's all we said. And other than that, he was the same guy throughout the entire week. Last night, we're having our last few meetings, and some guys like to go see family or people in the area.
Cream says Theo Bennett wasn't improving over Bastion. The phantom call was crazy. Yes, it was, bro. Theo is
late at night too.
It's night and day.
He was locked in, and
night and day, bro.
Was all about trying to find a way to win this game.
Definitely more consistent in terms of run blocking, for sure.
Really proud of how.
And shout out to my guy Cream for reposting the live right now, Sleeve. We appreciate you, Cream Sleeve, man. Thanks, big dog, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Salute to you, brother.
Yeah,
man, we won this game, bro.
No, I honestly, this was probably the smallest menu we've had.
No Hail Mary catch this year, bitch.
Maybe that has something to do with us being able to execute a little bit better.
Got a Luther Burden sighting in the first half.
Like said, we had just a few different ways that we wanted to attack this team, and they did a good job.
Yo, he's so strong, bro. I didn't realize how strong Luther is, bro. Like, you can't tackle him solo. He gonna get up out of there out of that tackle, man.
he's explosive and he's built compact. So when he gets the ball,
Yeah,
and
I
open
think
field,
it says a lot about our locker
he's like
room
a
right
running
now.
back almost.
They're not just believing, but now they're starting to understand that, man, if this thing's close in the fourth quarter, then
That's what I'm.
someone's going to step up and make a play for us. And we had a number of guys here in this fourth quarter that did that. And so I think these wins sometimes can go a longer way for your program than.
Yeah, don't we always talk about that?
Blowouts do. So it was good to see.
These wins matter so much, bro.
We made it through the week, and we just said, hey, he wasn't feeling it, and we went ahead and made the change.
We
Might be
got Clarence.
time for Hippolyte light.
What'd you say, Shot?
Might be time for a Hippolyte sighting.
Yeah, we got Clarence saying before this game, the Bears' record after the bye was 1-10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
bro,
didn't
it's
talk
terrible
about it
after
as
the
a
bye.
team.
Terrible. New coach
What's in
coming.
the
I
past
think
is in
so.
the past,
Absolutely.
and,
Absolutely.
Was Hippolyte a healthy scratch tonight?
Yeah.
We've all moved past that, and I think they understand
He
that.
was.
I know some guys spoke on it and gave their 2
Him and
cents, but
Passon were.
beyond that, I mean, it wasn't a big deal.
But
And
Ford
Booker was a healthy scratch.
yeah, but I think I take Ford over Booker in this matchup because he paid dividends. Even though he knocked the shit out of Noah, he made a big dividends in that run game, bro. He was big and nasty. Having 375 of pork chops in the middle of the defense mattered today.
Yeah.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Ben is right though, man. Winning games like this goes a long way, man. Guys believe it more because it's way more character involved. It's way more, machoism is way more, gravitas. Like you believe it more, man. Like you really gotta believe this shit, man. Like because sometimes the win ain't in the bag, man. You need a lot of things to go right in this league to help you win when you're a young team, man. Sometimes it's a fumble. Sometimes it's it's the rain. Sometimes it's your quarterback. It is what it is, bro. Like this shit is hard out here, man. This shit is hard. Ain't nobody giving you shit. Ain't nobody giving you a win. Ain't nobody giving you a first down. You got to earn every single thing you get in this league, man. Everything. Winning on the road.
Hey, fellas, think about this, man. The maturation of what they went through for them 10 games last year, losing in every competitive way you can possibly lose. This challenges the mental fortitude of every player that's still on this roster. So when you go into these games and you faced this before, a la Tyreek Stevens, your focus and your mentality changes. And if you look at their performance, they look more cohesive today in terms of what you expect that player to be week in and week out. They look more confident in making the plays when necessary, even though, there were some dumb bonehead plays were made around 4 quarters, but from the guys that you expect to perform at a certain level, you're starting to see them make winning plays for the team, man. And that's very, very optimistic, bro. For real.
Yeah, man. It's cool to see, man. It's cool to see. Tyreek got burnt on one play. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you love to see that, man. The maturation of these players, man. Everybody, man. You just love to see it. You said the game was won in the trenches on both sides of the ball. Impressive grit win. Yeah, man, that's really all you can say. I think they got one more person coming up here. I think it might be Caleb and shit, man.
Yeah.
After that, man, if you guys want to end this shit, we really can, man. I wasn't trying to be on here that long anyway.
Yeah,
I was
gonna say the old line was moving people, man. I was very impressed with them tonight. They were moving people. They would get and like Ben was saying earlier, later in the week, he was saying it take all 11 guys, 9, 10 guys to block. And the receivers were blocking. Coast and Loveland, man, he was getting his hands on people. And if you notice, I want to see the snap count, but he had more snaps than Commit tonight, the way it looked. I could be wrong, but it looked like his snaps were up there today. So he had that big catch. That last drive, he didn't take that receipt. He didn't take the defense too far up. He sat right at the sticks and sat down. Just get a completion. Get the first down.
Right.
So I was proud of him, man, because that was a veteran play. Most young guys would have kept running and don't
Right.
turn them numbers back to the quarterback. Y'all see what Zacchaeus did when he had that fire drill. Zacchaeus kept going up the seam when he should have been coming back, showing his numbers.
Right.
That's what I say. Football IQ is not just catching the ball, running down the sideline. Football
Right.
IQ is when it's a fire drill and my route is complete, I got to get back downhill. That's why Rome is his favorite receiver, because Rome always find his way back to the quarterback. The other guys, it seems like they just don't do it. And I was like, Caleb, just throw the ball away, but he don't want to give up. Caleb never wants to give up.
None extra. We just
No.
working.
This is Mr.
Did a
Swift.
hell of a job today.
Got the DeAndre Swift at the podium. Okay, deserved it, big dog. Let's go. Turn your TVs
Yeah,
up.
he
My
deserved
laptop. I can
Caleb
barely
did
hear
job
him.
getting me the ball
Here,
early.
I can hear him,
And,
but
I got to see the.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
exactly
200
what I
yards.
did. I don't know if I stopped and then
Crazy.
took off again, but just made something happen.
get this man a game ball, man.
Definitely.
He was so impressive tonight, man. And I appreciate Ben. I know we talking over him, but I appreciate Ben staying with the run game. We said it in the pregame show. Stay with the fucking run game, bro. It's gonna come up. We got 464 people in here right now, man. This is insane. Shout out to Bear Nation, man.
Line did a hell of a job. Receiver did a good job on that play. I was able to find a little crease, and I think I got the first down on that one. And then Moody did a great job of finishing it.
Hey, man, if we catch teams in man, look for
Great opponent.
DeAndre Swift, man. If he's lined up on the linebacker, find number 4.
Even when we're not playing.
Yeah.
He one of them guys, he jogs into the end zone. That's how much faster he is to guys in the NFL. Like, did y'all see on the touchdown? It was like he was jogging at the 20. Like, he's that fast.
Finishing 4. If I found a crease, I was
Yeah, his burst is crazy.
Yeah.
His burst is crazy.
You know, Manon guy, he got the grimy yards. You know,
did a good job.
You know, he probably had to change his mouthpiece tonight. Just the grimy yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Swift get all the accolades, but that's how it is to be the second string running back. That's how I would call it. That's the way it is.
Going into cleaning that up for the next week. So a lot of stuff to improve on, but step in the right direction. For sure.
Man, I'm so fired up right now, man. I'm so fired up, man.
You coming out with a win, and it's
The last
Because
100-yard rusher for the Chicago Bears was this gentleman against Washington last year.
Mm.
That's amazing.
we got an opportunity to finish the game. Let's do it.
DJ started off hot, but he kind of just fizzled out.
He got hurt too when he came back in the game.
Yeah.
Back injury.
I introduced myself to him on the sideline first time I spoke to him, but he did a great job. I don't know when he found out what his role was going to be today, but just coming in resilient, man. Just proud of him. Happy to have him on the team too. I haven't spoken to him since he got basically. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
Go.
Pound for pound, man, we might have a top 5 offense in the league.
Top 5 already, Allen. He said, I ain't gonna even let
No, I'm for real, man.
what you
I'm
saying?
just saying because our wide receiver play is top notch. The quarterback, when he catches up, this offense gonna be hell.
You know, it's a big team. Not gonna get a chance.
I can't hear nothing. They got their mics low as hell, bro.
You know, like he said,
I can hear, but
I'm
that
glad to be
shit
on the
should be
team.
louder.
Glad to be a part of this. And,
You say he said when your team beat the refs on the road, that speaks volumes, bro. They was fucking us
Hell
over
yeah.
this game. They was fucking us over. Lining up wrong. And
found out
offensive interference by
long ago,
Coasting on
Cairo
when he pushed the DB down. How the fuck was that
you know,
pass interference?
seeing
Man?
how it felt all week.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
picked this dude 7-11 right here, man. Where the hell we get him from, man?
You know,
San Francisco.
Because you know, Cairo's an amazing.
Damn, bro.
You know,
Man.
for the team's sake, like you want the
Kickers are
best
so
guy in
important,
there.
God
Yeah.
damn.
And you know,
He
I'm just
was
glad
drafted
I
in
was
the
able
3rd
to
round,
contribute for
man.
the team and,
Think about
you
that.
know, whether it's me or Cairo.
That's high.
You know,
That's
I
fucking
got
hot.
no doubt Cairo would have made all those kicks. And
Just think about the fact that
you know,
teams are
hopefully
investing
he
into
will
the
too.
kicking position, understanding how important it is. That dude from
It was
Dallas,
obviously
he good
wet.
from anything 65 and in,
Pretty
man. That's a
windy as
weapon, bro.
well. The wind was
Yeah.
kind of tough. It
Shout out
kept
to the
shifting
chat,
a
man. We
little
got
bit.
558 people in the
But, you know,
chat right
nothing I
now
haven't played in
watching us, man.
before.
Shout out to Clarence came in, Chicago
Yeah, you
Clarence.
just gotta
Diana Liv has
treat
been
it
in here.
one kick at a time. Don't
Who else
worry
came in
about
here tonight?
any of the
Cream
other
came
stuff.
in here.
Just focus
Ryan
on,
Edwards, man.
you know,
What's up,
each
bro? He
kick.
said the Bears beat the Commanders and the Reps tonight. Yeah, we did, man. J2K was in the building tonight, man. He working on some stuff for me. Appreciate you, bro. We had Nicholas in here. Shout out to you. And my brother Jarvis, man.
Obviously,
My brother. My
getting
real
the
brother.
game winners
What up?
always
Shout out to my
a good
brother.
time.
Salute.
You know, doing it
So
for
you-
the team in my first game, it's huge.
And Cream, yeah, and Cream.
You know,
Shout out to Cream
shout out to
Sleeve,
the-
man.
the
Appreciate you, big
O-line.
dog.
Shout out to Scott and Tori. They've been making my job real easy out here.
Oh, they interviewing everybody. He gave a game ball
Transitions
to.
got really
Okay.
smooth. So glad to be a part of a team like this. And
Yeah, definitely. Moody got a game ball. It should be Moody, Swift, and on defense, I would give. Man,
you know, honestly, I can't really tell.
It's tough to give it to somebody on defense. I'm thinking like,
protection
Yeah.
or whatever.
I want to say Montez. He had a
You know,
Billings and
obviously,
then one of
I'll
them
try to
guys,
hit
man.
a
They was
higher
doing their
kick,
thing tonight.
if needed, and
Dennis Allen.
you know, we'll watch.
Dennis
that.
Allen, Coach Allen.
I give it to
Yeah,
Coach.
he should get it. Yeah.
He implemented his tools and weaponry after a bye week against the best running offense in football, and he neutralized it with the worst rush defense in football. You give the game ball to the coordinator.
Yeah.
You cook for sure. Well said, Chad. For real. For real.
Just, you know, get reps. Simple as that.
But he
got
schemed that game.
To think if you're over prepared.
We got 600 people in here tonight, man. This is
no
dope.
reason that you shouldn't be confident. So just preparing every day as if, you know, I was going to play. You know, even prior to Cairo being hurt, just always staying ready. For
I can see Cairo trying to come back next week.
Game rep, and yeah, just staying ready for.
What y'all think?
And Ted's ball off the damn sack, man. He better be chill.
He might as well say Clarence said Sweat showed up. Yeah, Sweat showed up finally, man. I'm glad he showed up against his fucking former team.
It's a pretty cool
Shit.
series of events. You know, a couple days ago.
I think the rotation, especially early in the game, on the defensive line, that even includes Dominique Robinson, Ford, guys that were coming off the bench, were getting pushed against Washington. Washington is very strong up the middle, man. So I was really impressed with what the D-line did today. I don't know how you feel about it, brother, but they were getting off the ball fast and aggressive.
And my shower was either, you know,
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they really were. They had a little pep in their step. And I guess that bye week helped them, man. Like, that shit was looking fresh as hell out there this week.
They were doing a lot of stunts too.
Tradition that
That freed up a lot of that last sack that Dexter and Robinson got. That was a stunt. You know, they were stunting opposite side of that tight end because I think they found something on that right side late in the game that those two weren't communicating, the guard and the tackle.
No, it was before. So, you know, got to wait.
Even Turner played tonight. He got some burn.
Yeah, he did. He was in there a little bit. Yep.
So I was able to, you know, kind of prepare mentally.
I think they probably got one more. This might be the last one, man. Then we can wrap this shit up.
When we talked in Chicago, you said that Cairo has been helping you.
Shad, you said you worked today or was you off today?
No, I was off today, brethren.
Yeah. You know, we traveled Cairo and.
Can you hear me?
We were ready for whatever.
Yeah, I heard you.
Very glad that we did travel him. He was a lot of help during the game. Just, you know, he's kicked here a fair amount, and you know he was able to kind of.
I got a chance to watch the rest of the league.
All that stuff. So I was very glad to have.
So who we got next? Saints or somebody like that crazy some shit?
You know,
oh yeah, the Baton Rouge Saints.
Through all of it.
Bro, they a scary ass team, man. I don't know how they be winning, but them motherfuckers are scary. They barely got a quarterback. Taysom Hill, man, that shit's so irritating.
Just
Spencer Rattler.
Coach Hightower.
Spencer Rattler.
Hey,
you know, just
it's still the NFL, dog.
Still the NFL. You right.
Look at the Carolina Panthers, brother. They 3-3.
Yeah.
Maybe going the other direction.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I watched that game too. I watched that game.
They did look good against Dallas.
You know, I just said get as many yards as you can.
Young was looking all right out there.
And then, you know,
Young's solid, man.
to where we got to the point.
He's
where
Yeah, you
solid,
always speak
man.
up on him too. You always speak up on him, take up for him too. He was
Yeah,
balling when I
I-
watched.
it was
Real.
good communication. But,
Yeah, I like Young, man.
you know, the offense.
He's a
Made my life
he's a good manager. He don't put you in harm's way. He just ain't the quintessential quarterback in the NFL. He's small of stature, but he
you know,
does
working
everything
with,
right
like
to me.
performance coaches and,
Why does Moody look like he ain't even
a lot
kick
of
4 games? He looking like he
self-reflection
just
and
got there and he's about to kick 4 fucking. He don't even look like
believing in myself,
he look like he ain't
not
do
thinking
shit
about,
tonight, dog. Like you
previous
helped us
kicks
win
or
this
anything
game
like
tonight,
that,
dude.
just always
Wake up.
focused on the next kick, keep
Moody
moving,
look like an
thought
offensive coordinator.
process for every kick.
Facts.
Yeah, he's just right.
Always focus on
He
the
looking like he ain't never kicked a field goal a day in his life, man.
Yeah.
Look at him. He like, yeah, whatever, man. I'm going home.
Yeah.
I got some film to look at.
Right. He ain't kicked shit tonight. We got Clarence saying Dallas rush defense is worse than ours for sure. You can tell that Eberflus is running the show over that motherfucker, boy. I think they got one more person, man.
Don't
It's
know
been
how
cool,
Eberflus keeps his job throughout the entire season, man. The way
It's the
that
haircut, man. It's the haircut.
Oh shit,
What's up,
there go
man?
Caleb right there. My bad,
Any
Joe.
more up here? Or
My fault.
no?
Come on, QB1.
Tell about you how that feels.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
felt
about
great.
how you be missing
Back in,
people sometimes. bro. Come
hometown,
on.
obviously, and
We got to
being
keep
able
it
to
a
come out
buck.
with a win like that is big.
Oh,
for
he'll
us, big
tell
for
you.
Yeah,
us
he'll
as a team,
tell you.
big as, big for us as offense, special team, just overall.
He's a
big
gamer,
for
though,
us,
Alan.
and,
He's a
you know,
gamer.
He's a gamer.
That's a hell of a team over there. So
That's
being able
all
to
that
come out
matters. At the end
victorious
of the day.
in a dogfight where things weren't perfect, weather wasn't perfect, and being able to come out victorious is big for us. So feel great.
And he did a head up play today too, man. He slid from getting out of bounds, man. That was a big time
him again.
move right there. Something small,
We've seen,
but I was like,
they can,
that's a
explode through
heads
those
up
moments,
talent
and,
right there.
To keep the clock going?
Did a great job.
When he
Oh, he was like
easily
a
could have
minute left.
chipped away and went out of bounds about 2 more yards, he went ahead and slid and said, "No, we're gonna keep this clock
Use their
moving."
timeout, stay in bounds. Play smart situational
Yeah.
football.
We got
they able to
660
win.
people in here right now, man. We appreciate everybody who's in here right now, man. Bears win. Appreciate Alan coming in, Shaw coming in, CJ coming in, man.
Love
Bears
DeAndre,
fans, man. We got the time to do it. You know, it is what it is, man. We locked in, man. We appreciate everybody.
He's such a character for us as a team, his energy. And so being able to get him going is really important for us. And I mean, I couldn't be more happy for him. Finally, to when you have moments like this, it does lift a little weight off your chest and shoulders. So we want to keep that going. We want to keep the run game going, but we wouldn't be able to and Swift knows this, and I know this, that we wouldn't be able to have what we have without the wide receivers blocking on the edge, and obviously the offensive linemen and tight ends in the box being able to spring runs like that for him.
DeAndre said that on that 55-yard touchdown catch, he credited you with hitting the ball in a little bit. Talk about it from your perspective.
Yeah, I messed up the play call. And so great job to the guys.
Every time he'll tell on himself,
and us being able to get something off. And
Yeah, he do every single time.
Great job to Swift. Ran a great route. And he got his eyes around, had a lot of space. So I wanted him to get the
He
ball.
was fired
early
up on the
he can go,
sidelines after. Yeah, I like that.
make
Me
play
too,
in
Clarence.
space, which he does best. So
Appreciate
he
you
made a
pulling
great
up.
play and went 55 yards for us.
What is that play called?
Can't tell you the name.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
They took a touchdown away from you in Rome too,
We
man.
ended
We ain't
up
gonna forget
fixing
that
it
shit.
when the ball got snapped.
yeah, yeah.
Glenn Fuchs.
Yeah, I love it. It's I had a bunch of friends and things like
You
that.
can paint your
now.
fingernails whatever color you want. I see the black and green up
family,
there.
things
See,
like that
Dub.
here.
I see you up there. See.
So being able to
Black
come out
and green.
victorious is obviously awesome. That's kind of it.
Hey, that fingernail narrative starting to fade away now that we winning more games, ain't it?
Who cares? Hey, look,
Yep.
who cares? I never did. Give a fuck.
Yeah.
Come off to the sideline there, you're frustrated.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How do you not show?
Them boys tired though.
I
You can
think
tell.
it's something that I've worked on. That's been something important for me because I know everybody's looking at me for my body language and how I'm moving on the sideline, my energy. Because in those moments, we don't have time for that.
There you go.
Simple as that. It's time to go win. It's time to, it's 5 minutes on the clock.
Who told you that, Caleb?
Is out there to go make
JT Barrett.
They did, and
Right.
we have belief.
Hey,
in
they-
that.
Man, anybody got time for that
Absolutely
shit. Look at this
does happen.
film,
So,
bro. Anybody
I
got
think
time for
being
that
able
shit.
to stay strong.
Put your ass right here by this
mentally,
iPad. Come here,
is
look.
most important. And,
Yeah.
that's what
Man,
I
fuck
did.
all
They
that,
gotta
man.
do
We stayed
Yeah.
steady through all the ups and downs that we had. In
Fuck all that.
adversity
We got
throughout
12
this
minutes to
game.
win
We
this
stayed
game,
steady
big
as a
dog.
team
Let's
mentally.
do this shit.
We didn't flinch and we kept going.
Hey, you find that clip where Ben told somebody to shut the fuck up. Find
I
that
gotta
clip.
find that. I gotta find that clip. I ain't seen it
I
on
don't
Twitter
think
yet.
any of those.
I
memories
read his
necessarily
lips.
go
He was
away.
like, man, shut the fuck. I don't know if he was talking to
bad.
Caleb. I don't know who he was talking to. But he was saying, shut the fuck
you
up
move on from
to
it.
somebody. I said,
It doesn't
if that
necessarily
dude ain't
fully go away.
who he say he is, that's
being
who
able to
he
have
is.
this good moment is great, but
Shut
you
the
know,
fuck up is
we got a big
crazy,
game
man.
coming
I'm
up
with
this
it,
week. We gotta move on again.
Hey, what Shannon Sharp said when they shut the fuck up?
I think
Mhm.
you play versus great players. You want to have those games, have those moments where you're playing versus somebody else on the opposite side.
We
that's,
almost got
you know,
700
you're gonna
people
have a
live
battle.
in here right now,
And,
man. This is fantastic.
he knows
man. Let's
that.
go.
I know that.
I'm gonna
There's
screenshot
other
this
players
shit
in this
too.
league.
Come on, get us to
you're
700,
gonna have
man.
a
Get us
battle,
to
and you
700, man.
wanna
Push us
play
up in the
versus those type of
algorithm. We
players and have
appreciate
those
it.
type of games where
Come on
it's gonna
in.
come down to the wire and things like that. We all love 30-point wins, but those games.
There we
things
go,
like
Alan.
that,
We all
they mean a
love them
lot for
30-point
us,
wins, but
and they're
Nope.
also extremely fun.
Caleb, what was it like seeing Jake 38-yarder?
We left 2 touchdowns on the
It
field, though.
was, I mean,
yeah, because I had
It
a
was
28-14 or something.
being able to,
Yeah.
kind of hear about
The
his
defense
story
got
after
you
he
the
got here.
ball
I
on
didn't
back-to-back
necessarily
possessions. and
fully
you
know
ended
who he
up
was when he got here.
Yeah.
Being
That's
able to hear about his
bullshit.
Trying to get
story when he got
700 in the
here, being
live.
able to
Let's get 700.
see him
We got
work
5
and being
more.
able
Come on.
to, kind of have this moment. I know he's been, some tough moments, and
696,
so having this
baby. Come
moment
on.
for him, I know
Get
it's
to
important.
700.
It's important for us. It's a big moment for him to be able to go out there and come through. I mean, kudos to him. And
703, baby.
DeAndre said you didn't meet Jake until tonight. When did you meet him?
I met Jake as soon as he got here. I shook his hand as soon as he got here. I introduced myself. I try to make sure.
That's the most we ever had in the post-game show or pre-game show. 700 people, man.
Yeah,
This is
I
fucking
met
dope.
him early on.
Damn.
Bears.
Bears.
I actually didn't think the play was going to work because there was 3 defenders sitting outside of the tackle over there. So I was, when the ball got snapped, I was like, I might have to go.
I'm gonna
make a
say
play,
something when
and
it's
then,
live in though. I can't say it.
It just worked out. So kudos to coach for dialing that up in that moment, and then obviously Dre Swift allowing me to get the edge and go for the pylon.
Fumbling the handoff as a number 2 QB is a clutch moment. Is insane. Yeah, we needed that.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
big because we
Thank
know
you,
that we can
Jaden.
win these games.
Y'all had Hail Mary.
When the
We
game is
got
close,
fumble this
defense
year.
does a
Okay,
good
we
job
even. Goddamn it.
stopping them.
But he was having handling issues with football all night, though.
Stops them or whatever. The
That's
case
right.
may be, situation.
Yeah, he
goes down.
fumbled
I know
another
that we can win
time,
these
but he
games
got
in
it
these
back.
moments, in these big moments. So
Washington
like
struggled
by 30.
overall with the ball security
but-
tonight.
Yeah.
That's not always the case, and that's not always going to be the case. And so, being able to know we can win these games is really important.
Caleb, this is a
Yes, they are.
big offseason for this team, and you mentioned for yourself.
Yep.
Body language, things like that. Do moments like this make you realize
Briscoe showed me he
Yeah.
watches film now.
work that I put in?
That pick he had early in the game,
First word, but
that wasn't a call
starts
or
with S,
anything. That was him
say we love
studying
it.
Jaden Daniels.
We love it. The
Right.
hard work, the effort.
Watching
You
his
know,
eyes and
everything
shit.
that pays off.
That's
We
it.
love
That ain't had nothing to do with coaching. That was I've been watching you on tape, and you've been throwing the ball right here 1,000 times, and I'm gonna be right here with you in your passing line.
Is really,
Right.
really.
No, I'm not gonna meet you there. I'm gonna beat you there.
I'ma beat you there.
It always pays back.
Sun Tzu, right where the
Right.
enemy ain't.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, I think they about to wrap this up. I'll be surprised if somebody else get up here.
I want to see Ben do his thing though, man.
He is a
Y'all know what I like.
And so
Ben was already
being
up
able
here.
to have him.
No, I'm talking about
sometimes
his
he's on the
chin.
headset, and it's like this is a great play call right here.
Oh,
Here
you
we
talking
go.
about in the locker room?
And so he did that today, and he says that to me, and so he has all belief and confidence in himself, and then those little things actually provide confidence. When you're about to go call the play, and you line up and you're like, and then the play actually works, and so the belief and trust in him, the faith in him that he's dialing it up and he does every time.
It was kind of in that same last one here. working with Ben now 5 games in.
Ben is definitely a top 5 play caller
Like excited about
in the league.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited every single day that I get to wake up and be coached by him. And I know the other guys are also. I think we believe in him. We trust him. We trust our other coaches. And I
That
think,
2-point
I
conversion
think that's going to continue to keep growing.
should have been
Belief in
done.
him is there.
Yeah.
And we want to win.
Manunga was opening the flags.
Obviously want to win for us.
And Ron was opening the corner. He just didn't throw it fast enough.
Yeah.
I think this is it, fellas. Yep, that's it. Good job. Good job. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. We're gonna talk a little bit before we go, man. Our overall thoughts on our game, final thoughts on the game. CJ, you still here with us, man? What's your final thoughts, CJ? What's your final thoughts, Shad?
Well, I mean, always with a W, here go the thing. Back-to-back 25, 24 games, I'm feeling a little type of way about that, man. When I see stuff like that in terms of tendencies that's starting to track in certain directions, I try to correlate it to history, going back to the last time the Bears were in the Super Bowl or in the NFC title game. We had several games in the middle of the season that were against similar tiered opponents, and they all went our way based on some, Bears winning on turnovers, ugly offense, but they made it work. Now, if we notice this over the next 5 games, like you said, that's that pocket of win that you can really differentiate yourself to put yourself in position before you play Green Bay, armed with about 6 victories. So I think right now, looking at how they performed on the road, I feel very confident right now that we haven't seen the best offensive side of this game or this team yet, which is very good for me. And it looks like they learned a lot in terms of the self-scout over the bye week, especially offensively. Allen, you were right. The snap count was way more balanced at tight end, way more balanced at running back. You saw Manunga in different formations that you didn't see him in last couple of times he was on the field. So that's very impressive that they can identify how to use these guys. You even saw Luther Burden getting shots in the slot early as opposed to DJ Moore. And I expected that to start happening, and I hope that it start happening, G, when we talked about what we want to see moving forward. The maturation in this offense is going to get these shorties involved and utilize them, especially early in games when they had opportunities to score points. And the Bears could have easily had 40 tonight, but I'm happy with the W at 25 piece. Fried hard, extra lemon pepper.
Alan, what's your final thoughts, man? We're going to get up out of here, big dog.
Well, man, we got a good fight, man. We're a team that likes to fight. So we're not going to just give up. We're not going to cower. And that's what I like about this team. They gutted it out. That's one of them games that it's ugly. We had every right to lose the game, but we refused to lose. And it was just like Caleb got up there and said, man, it's just belief in one another and belief in the staff. So I believe the staff has impressed enough of the guys, and now we see it come to manifestation. So that's what I believe in this team, man. I need them to just keep working on the little things, keep fighting, and we're gonna go do well this year, man. I feel like we're gonna hit our stride, and we need a game where we need a blowout. About 40-7. When those games start picking up, the offense is gonna take off.
CJ, you still in here, big dog? CJ, what's your final thoughts on the game, man, before we go up out of here, man?